Hi, this is Ogres again, and this video review is on the WWF Raw from November 12th, 2001. Today's recording date is November 11th, 2021. It is just before 10 p.m. It's 9:43 p.m. now. I'm recording this one day in advance, so this will be put up on my channel on November 13th, 2021, as that is the 20th anniversary of this particular Raw. Before we get into the review itself, let's just check to see where this Raw took place. So, November 12th. Raw. It says here live from Boston, Massachusetts. Interesting. Okay, so this was from live from Boston, Massachusetts, this Raw. Live from Boston, Mass. I believe WrestleMania 14 emanated from Boston, Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't watching the WWF product at that point, but that's where that WrestleMania took place from. The first time I watched WrestleMania, the first time I watched Raw from Boston, Massachusetts was probably in 2000 or 2001. I believe there was a pay-per-view in Massachusetts called King of the Ring 2000. I think it was from Boston, but I'm not going to swear to it. But onto this 20th anniversary review of WWF Raw from November 12, 2001. This was the go-home Raw show for Survivor Series 2001. The opening match was Edge versus challenging Kurt Angle in an impromptu WCW US Championship match. 1 second. Ooh, that was a big one. I just finished my energy drink before. And in case you're wondering what it is, it's this. If you can see it right there. It's a Rockstar Tropical Guavana Rockstar energy drink punch, it's called. I've had this for a while now. I've just started drinking it today. Yeah, so opening match, Edge won by pinfall and became the new WCW US Champion. Denzel promo backstage, Taz responds to Stone Cold's actions. Match number 2 was Booker T and Test defending the WWF Tag Team titles against the Hardy Boys, which the Hardy Boys won by pinfall and became the new WWF Tag Team Champions. So that put the WWF up 2-0. Which is probably their best start on a weekly program during the Invasion angle since probably that October 22nd, 2001 Raw after No Mercy was probably that was probably their best ever night in terms of winning titles. But yeah, so far 2-0 in favor of the WWF. There was a promo backstage. Mr. McMahon is approached by Alliance members. Match number 3 was Taz versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. 1 second, guys. Taz versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, but Stone Cold won by pinfall. I think this was an Alliance versus Alliance match, so it doesn't count. I'm assuming, yeah, Taz was still a part of the Alliance at this point. There was a promo backstage. Stephanie addresses the Alliance. Then there's a segment in the ring. Dudley Boys attack Albert and Scotty 2 Hotty. There's a promo backstage. Jericho explains his actions to Mr. McMahon. Then there's a promo backstage. William Regal gives Christian a match. Match number 4 was Undertaker challenging Rob Van Dam for the WWF Hardcore title, but Rob Van Dam won by pinfall and retained his Hardcore Championship. So that still put the WWF up, but it's 2-1. Because the Alliance got that win, so the WWF Hardcore title is still with the Alliance, or was at this point. Then there's a promo backstage. Mr. McMahon wants Rock and Y2J on the same page. There's a promo in the ring. Mick Foley makes matches for Survivor Series. Then match number 5 was Christian versus Big Show in a one-on-one match, but Big Show won by pinfall. So now the WWF is up 3-1. Christian was part of the alliance at this point. Then there's a promo backstage. Undertaker and Kane confront Jericho and The Rock. And then match number 6, which was like I guess technically the main event, which I don't have written down for some reason, was William Regal, the Alliance Commissioner William Regal, challenging The Rock for the WCW Championship. But The Rock won by pinfall and retained his WCW Championship. So The Rock is still the WCW Champion, and the WWF won the night 4-1 against the Alliance. And then the ending segment was The Rock and Stone Cold come face to face. So I thought this was a very good Raw on the Go Home Raw, a very good Go Home Raw for Survivor Series 2001. This gets a solid B, and probably the highest score with a B attached. This gets a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'll give it a 9 out of 10, but yeah, Lies didn't put up much of a fight. So yeah, that's it for that video review of the November 12th, 2001 edition of WWF Raw. So let me know what you thought about the video in the comment section below. Like my video and subscribe to my channel. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's it for that video review of WWF Raw from November 12th, 2001. I'll schedule that to be uploaded on November 13th around 10 a.m. So, yeah, that will be put up. The next video review I'll be doing will be, let me think, I guess it's NXT 2.0. I haven't done Takeover or Rival yet either, so let me just start doing that one. Let me just write that one down. NXT Takeover Rival. What was the date for that one? Yeah, so my next video review will be on the NXT 2.0 episode that that aired this week on November 9th, 2021. So it should be up on the network already. I'm going to be watching that tonight, and then I'll review that one most likely tomorrow, and then I will probably do NXT TakeOver Rival when I'm done watching that tomorrow as well. That TakeOver is from 2015, by the way. Let me just have a look at it. Do I have it here or no? Yes, there it is, November. February 11th, 2015. Alright, got it. So yeah, that's it for this video review of, what was it? WWF Raw from November 12th, 2001. Alright, this has been Ogus. Peace out.